When the first exploratory team set foot on Proxima Centauri B, the red sun cast an eerie glow across the alien terrain. The atmosphere, a thin and tenuous blanket of gases, bore a faint resemblance to Earth's. It was breathable, though not comfortably so, and each member of the team wore lightweight filtration masks as they stepped down from the landing craft. Behind them, the great bulk of the horizon, a generational starship, orbited high above the planet. It had taken over 4 years at near-light speed to reach this distant world. For many of them, Proxima Centauri B was no longer just a destination. It was home. The terrain was rough and jagged, shaped by relentless winds and occasional torrents of liquid methane rain. Vegetation, if it could be called that, appeared as spindly, wiry structures poking through the rocky crust. The first team's botanist, Dr. Elaine Sue, knelt beside one such structure, taking a sample and noting its peculiar purple hue. It absorbed the weak sunlight, optimized for the red dwarf spectrum. The planet was tidally locked, and the exploration team had landed in the twilight zone, a perpetual state of dusk where temperatures were neither scorching nor freezing. Here they would build their first outpost. The first 1,000 days were a blur of activity. Modular structures unfolded and connected, forming the beginnings of what they named Twilight Colony. Power came from nuclear reactors and experimental solar panels designed to function in low-light conditions. Water was extracted from underground ice deposits, a delicate process requiring precision to avoid contamination by volatile chemicals. The initial survey teams fanned out, cataloging the alien world's resources, hazards, and potential for long-term habitation. Every discovery felt monumental, from the first native microorganism detected in a methane puddle to the realization that Proxima's magnetic field was weaker than anticipated, necessitating stronger radiation shielding. By the 3,000th day, the population had grown. Reinforcements from Earth arrived via smaller, faster vessels equipped with updated propulsion technology. The newcomers brought fresh supplies, new technologies, and a sense of optimism that countered the strain of isolation. Among them were farmers who cultivated the first crops in domed greenhouses, using hydroponics and genetically modified plants to survive the alien soil. Wheat, soybeans, and algae flourished under carefully calibrated artificial lights. For the first time, the colonists tasted bread baked from Proxima-grown grain, a moment celebrated with a colony-wide feast. Despite their achievements, life on Proxima Centauri B was far from idyllic. The relentless windstorms, laden with abrasive dust, tested the durability of their structures. Equipment failures were common, and the thin atmosphere meant any breach could be catastrophic. Psychological stress was another challenge. The red sun's unchanging position in the sky, coupled with the monotony of life in a confined environment, led to heightened tensions. Counselors and psychologists became as crucial as engineers and medics, devising strategies to maintain morale. Regular cultural events, virtual reality escapism, and even improvised sports leagues provided necessary outlets for the colonists. The 5,000th day marked a turning point. By now, the colony's infrastructure was robust enough to support scientific endeavors beyond survival. Advanced laboratories delved into the planet's unique geology and biology. They discovered trace amounts of a rare mineral in the crust, valuable enough to justify future commercial exploitation. A native microorganism was found to produce a compound potentially useful in medical applications, sparking excitement and collaboration with Earth-based researchers. For the first time, the colonists felt they were contributing something meaningful to humanity, not merely surviving. The relationship with Earth evolved as well. Time delays in communication, just over 4 years round trip, made immediate responses impossible, fostering a sense of autonomy. Decisions about resource allocation, governance, and priorities were made locally. A council of elected representatives emerged, ensuring that voices from all walks of life were heard. The colonists began to think of themselves not as Earth's pioneers, but as Proximians, citizens of a new world. The 7,000th day brought both triumph and tragedy. An expedition to the planet's terminator line, where night met day, uncovered vast caverns beneath the surface. These caverns contained frozen lakes of ammonia and strange crystalline formations that defied known physics. The scientific team's excitement was palpable, but their success was overshadowed by a catastrophic failure back at Twilight Colony. A malfunction in one of the nuclear reactors led to a partial meltdown. Although swift action prevented widespread contamination, the event claimed several lives and rendered a section of the colony uninhabitable. It was a sobering reminder of the risks they faced. As the 10,000th day approached, the colony had matured into a thriving settlement. Population growth, fueled by both new arrivals and the first generation of Proximian-born children, had necessitated expansion. New habitats were constructed, including subterranean dwellings to protect against radiation and temperature extremes. The children, growing up under the crimson sky, knew no other world. Their laughter and curiosity brought a renewed sense of purpose to the older colonists. By now, the colony had established trade routes with Earth, albeit limited by the constraints of interstellar travel. High-value resources were shipped back to Earth, and in return, Proxima Centauri B received advanced technologies and cultural artifacts. The exchange reinforced their connection to humanity, even as they continued to forge their own identity. The first 10,000 days on Proxima Centauri B were a testament to human resilience and adaptability. The journey was fraught with challenges, but each obstacle overcame strengthened their resolve. They had transformed an alien world into a new home, proving that even in the most extreme conditions, humanity could endure and thrive. As they gathered to celebrate their achievements under the red sun, they looked toward the future with hope, knowing that the story of Proxima Centauri B was only just beginning.